Hey Virgo, and welcome back to the Journey of Self. I am your intuitive tarot reader as well as your host Brandy, and this is The Journey. Okay, so I would like to stop and thank you guys for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscriptions. I love hearing from you guys. I love your feedback, and I also want to hear more requests from you guys. I want to know what you guys are thinking. I want to know what kind of spreads you guys like the most. I mean, obviously, I think I can see it by the views and the thumbs up, but I just kind of want to know what you guys think. All right. Super open person. Don't mind. Feel free to bring it. Okay. So this spread is going to be the how they see themselves, how they see you, next move, and best move. Okay, that is the name of this spread. Next move, best move. I think that if you guys are new to the channel, you're going to fall in love with this spread just like the people who have been here for a while did when it originally was premiered on the channel. This is a custom spread. I did make it myself. So note that it's a custom spread. You won't find this anywhere else. Okay, so let's get started. First position, how are they seeing themselves? First card out. How are they seeing themselves? This person is seeing themselves as the hangman. Okay? This person is seeing themselves as the hangman. Now, in this particular deck, the African American Tarot, the hangman is not hanging, but he is blind. The one thing that I do tell people is that the illumination is going to come from around you. You may benefit from asking the opinions of people around you. Because as you see, his eyes, the eyes that are there are outside of him. They're not, I don't know if you guys can see the eyes, but the eyes are actually outside, right? Correct? And he's blindfolded, so he can't see a thing. So I feel like there may be people watching them that would give them the proper advice, that would give them the proper illumination on the situation. So let's see. Okay, so the next card out, how do they see you? All right, so we got a bunch of cards. Okay, let's get started. So, this person sees you as the sun. They may see you pursuing them, but it's playful. It's a playful energy, but they see you as the sun, okay? They may also see you as moving forward and speaking your truth. Why do I say speaking your truth? Because in this particular deck, the Chariot takes on an air quality. Most of these cards, a lot of these cards do. They're very cerebral in that way, where it's always about truth, ideal, and knowledge, correct? And it seems as though they know that you've been through some things and they see you moving forward. How fast or how slow? That's up to your particular situation, because I'm not really getting a speed from this card, although she does look like she's moving pretty fast. But in this particular reading, I'm not really seeing speed in this. Next card out is the Strength card. So this person may see you as incredibly strong, but a person who gains their strength from the things that they've been through, you know, it's like they gain their strength by oftentimes taming parts of themselves, right? Our reality being a projection from our internal environment. right? The World card just flipped over in the deck. So old cycles ending and new ones beginning. I think this person is confused as to, they see you as all of these things, but they're a little confused as to what exactly is going on with the two of you. This person's holding their chest. I think they're confused and they're guarding their heart because they don't actually know what's going on. All right, the Lovers popped out of the deck. So definitely wanted to be heard. We can talk about twin flame soulmates in this particular reading. The next position is next move, starting with them. What is their next move? Ooh. Next move. Their next move is seeing a different side of you. And I think they're going to like what they see. And then they're going to make an offer of time, commitment, however minute, however small of an offer that they can make, because this is an Ace of Pentacles, meaning that it's the very beginning. It's in an infantile stage, hence the children in the card. But also too, in this particular reading, you may have children already. They may have children. One of you may even have a young child, rather, smaller child. Some of you may have older children. Maybe like the male has older children. Excuse me, that's a truck passing. But maybe the male has older children while the female may have younger children, or vice versa. But if you look at the card, it talks about all of that. Correct? All right. And then in this particular card, the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords really is about seeing a different side of someone. I feel like as well, there's going to be someone that's watching the situation. There's going to be a few people. Some of them are going to be happy for you, while others may not be, for whatever the reason is. It seems as though, like, if you're dealing with, like, fire signs, they might not be the happiest. I also see you guys putting passion aside, not completely, but putting it aside, to actually really take a deeper look into this situation to see what it really is. So that's what I'm getting from the cards. So this person's next move, seeing a different side of you, and then offering a little bit of something. Okay? Your next move, Ten of Pentacles. I think that you guys are going to be able to reason and to build something with this person. There may be some situations and some procedures you guys have to go through. One of you has to fight for your freedom. I know that sounds crazy, but one of you are going to have to fight for your freedom, whatever that means to you. But spiritually, I think that this union is actually being helped by either spirit guides, ancestors, one or the other. I mean, look at this card. First of all, these two people are definitely speaking. Okay. The male in this particular situation may be a little defensive. Correct? Just look at the way he's folding his arms, but nevertheless, he's listening. So that's amazing. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're actually, conversing, but you can also look in the background and look around. There's a child, they're building something. They have animals, they have some type of, home life. This deck is very primal. So the things that are represented, they represent wealth in a much more simpler time. So it's very easy to understand. Some people, I don't know, some people it might be complex because it's a time that they don't understand. They weren't there for. But me personally, I float through all types of different eras. I don't know how many lives I've lived, but I have an affinity for a lot of old school stuff. And when I talk old school, I'm talking about all the way back to Victorian times, primal times, and then even now, like in this particular century, like I have a strange affinity for the 50s. So I tend to like old better than the new. It's weird. Enough about me though, but I'm just simply saying this card shows a lot. It's beautiful, but you guys are going to be able to build something together, to reason together, and look at this spirit next to this tree. This is a divine union, hence the reason why the lovers wanted to show its face. Okay? So that's the next move, the 10 of Pentacles. All right, I think that if you guys use your intuition, you'll know when this situation has approached you. Maybe it hasn't happened yet for you, but you'll know also too if this doesn't resonate. But for those who it resonates with, this has been something that has been going on. It's a dance between you and this person that has been pursuing for probably over a year now. That's the timeline that I'm getting. For some of you, it might be something like 7 months, but for most of you, it's like a year. You've already been doing this dance. You know exactly the dance that I'm talking about. I mean, I don't know your life, but it seems like that's what's going on. All right, let's move on to the best move. I think we can already see what's coming. This is a beautiful reading, Virgo. Also, too, I'll say that it seems as though someone is trying to tame their beast. All right, so their next move. Their next move is a transformation. All right, their next move is to spread their wings. All right, their next move is transformation. This is, in this particular deck, the Knight of Wands. This is their best move, okay? The Knight of Wands does not bother me. I don't have any negative stereotypes about the Knight of Wands, okay? So, doesn't bother me. But in this particular deck, the Knight of Wands is not stereotypical at all. He talks a lot about transformation more than anything. Also, too, yep, contentment. Contentment. A wish fulfilled. There may be a little bit of a delay, though. The reason why I'm saying there's a delay is because, like I said, and I think it's, if we want to go into titles, right? I think it's the divine masculine that's gonna have to fight for his freedom, I guess, for this situation. Whoever the divine masculine is, like, he really wants to get to the female. This could be you, Virgo. You know, if you are the divine masculine of whatever this union is. I mean, we're all divine feminine and divine, excuse me. We're all divine feminine and divine masculine. Whether we're in twin flame relationships or not, we're all divine. That's the thing, to find the divinity within you, right? That's the thing. That's the joke, right? In this lifetime, that's what we're doing. With all the things that we go through, it reminds me of a Janae Aiko song. You know, she says that with all the things that we go through, we forget our royalty. We forget who we really are, right? But I feel like here the divine masculine, I keep wanting to say the define. You know why? Because some of y'all are fine. Seriously. Seriously. Some of y'all is fine as hell. All right. I don't even know if y'all know it. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. Just saying. And it's really about arms, shoulders, and chest. I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's really what's going on here. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Somebody sexy as hell. All right? Somebody sexy as hell. So, I'm saying that to say that if you look at this Nine of Cups, yeah, it's a wish fulfilled. And, you know, this woman here in the water, she's actually from the Star card, right? So in this particular deck, I love it because it speaks volumes. If you could actually peep game and follow what's going on, you'll see that they actually use recurring themes throughout this whole entire deck. So you can put it all together to actually, one card will represent another or a theme from another, and you'll understand that it has a complex meaning. In this particular deck, though, the Nine of Cups sometimes comes with a feat. It comes with you being able to conquer something to get to. If you see this man he's trying to get to his wish fulfilled, which would be this woman who is also from the Star card, which is what? A wish fulfilled, right? Healing, things of that nature. But before we do any of that, I think the delay is going to be the Knight of Swords. There's going to have to be a truth spoken. There's going to have to be a message received. There's going to have to be something a little bit deeper. And I think they might be waiting for you to say exactly how it is that you feel, what it is that you feel. What are you looking for? Okay? What is it that you're looking for? What do you want to do? Where do you want to take this? Because remember, this person here in the Hangman is covering their heart, which makes me believe that they're guarded. Okay? Which makes me believe that they're guarded. But I also believe that you're guarded too, Virgo. I mean, in this particular card, it came from your side. Came from your side. If you look at the Divine Masculine in this card, he's folding his arms. Folded arms are always a sign of defense. When people feel like they want to get closer, they kind of lean in. You can tell from their body language. When people fold their arms, they don't necessarily want to run, but they're not exactly open to what's coming next. They're not sure. Best move for you guys. What is your best move? We already know that this person is coming for you. They want to see more truth. They want to speak more truth. This person is definitely interested. Okay? What is your best move? A bunch of cards flipped out. Okay. So, you guys have to make a choice. We have here the Lovers. Excuse me, the Two of Cups. Wow. The Two of Cups. But that's what you guys are deciding. You're deciding whether to be part of the Lovers, which is a divine union for some of you. You're deciding to choose to dance. This person may be a little bit older than you, or this person could be younger than you. Like there's a little bit of an age difference in this relationship. Okay? I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't remember what sign I said this to. But let me see. I think it was Gemini. I said it to Gemini. There's a song that goes, I hope you dance. Right? It talks about some of the things that could happen in life, and the singer is saying, I hope you dance. I hope you choose to dance. And that's the thing with life, right? No matter how the music changes, no matter what the tides bring, just remember to dance. I like that expression. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Some of y'all, I'm not going to say it too much more. I'm going to say it one more time. Some of y'all are ready for that third. I'm just going to say, okay? You're like, look, I'm ready. All right? What's up? Okay? I'm just saying. Either you, them, you know how energy goes. But let's look at this Six of Cups, right? Your best move is to acknowledge this connection. Acknowledge it for what it is, right? Because in a way, this Two of Cups, you may not realize it, but with the whole thing of I hope you dance and then the Two of Cups coming, that means you have a choice. You have a choice to walk away from this and nothing bad is going to happen in your life, right? Like, it's nothing, like, you're not going to like, oh God, like, why didn't I choose this? But if you take the risk and choose this, it could be amazing. You have the Six of Cups here, which talks about nostalgia, someone coming back from your past, but it also talks about, like past life connections, right? Because when we talk about soulmates and we talk about twin flames, we talk about making a contract, a soul contract with somebody to reunite in another lifetime. And if you look at this particular deck and you look at this Six of Cups in this deck, this family is celebrating and they're being handed the cups by spirit. Their cups are being filled and handed to them by spirit. So they're being given pretty much gifts. It's a miraculous, this celebration is this union, them all coming together, is a miraculous or a divine situation. Be nurturing like the Queen of Pentacles. Be nurturing, be dependable, be independent, like the Queen of Pentacles. I always think of the Queen of Pentacles as a working mother, but she's a really good mom. Like, more than just getting her coin, she's a really good mom. And she's the type of mom that can find usefulness in almost anything and in anyone. Correct? So, in a way, there's an optimism that you have to have when you can see usefulness in any situation. It's kind of like seeing a silver lining, but not the same thing. We're talking about usefulness, being able to see how something may be useful in your life. That's what I think this particular reading is encouraging you to do, to, use your third eye. Use your third eye. The Strength card. That's what I think you need the strength to do, Virgo, because the Strength card here, when this card first came out, yeah, the Strength card is about showing restraint and this and that and blah, 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 blah. And when the Strength card is present, yeah, the devil is somewhere lurking. Yeah. But in this particular reading, what I got from this was the third eye. Look at his eyes. He has two rows of 3. And this is not the original depiction of the Strength card. So it lets me know that in this particular situation, because that popped out to me, you guys have to use your third eye. You have to think with your higher self and try and figure out exactly what this connection means to you. I think it's deeper than you understand. I think it knocks you off your game. I think you're trying to find your rhythm. But I think in a way it does bring you emotional fulfillment. And I think you guys are ready to move on from where you've been, but you're worried. You're worried. And I think that you're making plans. And for a lot of you, you may be saying, damn, I don't really have much to offer, but that's not necessarily true. Back again, right? The Queen of Pentacles. Being able to find the silver lining, or being able to find usefulness in anything. Okay? If you can find usefulness in anything, how could you not be abundant? Right? There's never nothing. There's always something. Correct? So she has a really nurturing nature as well. And that may be all you need, is yourself. All right? It's been a beautiful reading. This is wonderful. Whoever you guys are connecting with, they're a little bit scared too. They don't know exactly, I guess, what you're going to do or how you're going to take it. But this person is pretty solid in their resolve about this relationship and how they feel about it. And I think you guys can kind of go through things together, even if it's not the most pleasant experience. Your romance angel card is this. I think you guys, look at this woman in this card, guys. She's in a dream state. She's in a dream state, and her friends are around her. Like, hey, you okay? What's going on? And if you really peep game, there's kids around and all of that. There's kids around and all of that. All right? Some of you, even your kids are like, why are you so happy? What's going on? Also, too, you know what's so crazy? I'm going to tell you guys the truth. If some of you are in relationships and you don't think that the other person is going to let you go, this is about to sound crazy, but hey, I am sometimes. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of magic. I'm going to tell you guys something. Spirit is willing, correct, right? Because we're going to go back to the cards for a second. Spirit is willing to help you with this union, right? Look, this spirit is here, kind of looking over this union. Spirit is here. The usefulness of mother. Some of you probably talk to your ancestors, whether it's your mother, your grandmother, somebody. Some of y'all are talking to somebody who may have passed on. Okay? And in this card, it's really where... What did I do with that card? Yeah, this card is really where it kind of clicked for me. Look at this woman talking to this angel in the background. Okay? I don't know if I'm holding it up right. If you guys can see it. This woman is talking to this angel in the background. You know why? This angel is distracting her. Showing her something. So if you guys think that you're going to be held up by whatever it is that you think is holding you back from getting what you want here, or holding back this other person, I don't think you guys have to worry about that. Spirit will take care of that. Spirit will take care of that. Whether it's giving that person a distraction, whatever it might be, I don't think that that's going to be a problem, because this is a union that I would have to say a lot has been moved, sky and earth, for this to happen. Sky and earth for this to happen. So just know that your spirit guides are on your side. Your ancestors, those who have passed over, they're on your side. They're definitely thinking about this, and they're right there with you. They see what could be lying in your pathway, and they want to help you defeat that. Okay? Use your third eye. That has been your reading, Virgo. Have a great rest of your day, and namaste.